Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. Paladin Piper. For those of you that know me, you're probably wondering, where the heck have I been? So I want to make an update video and kind of let you guys know what's going on in the old Paladin world. But first, in a Medico Crest, Dublin, look at that beauty. We have the Immortal half and half. It's pretty much all I've been smoking lately. Just a bowl of comfort, usually after a very long day. So, some of you may know that my dad has not been doing the best. My dad has been battling cancer since 2017, a very rare form of lymphoma, which he did really well with for quite some time. And then basically in 2020, as the world fell, he had a relapse. And so since that time, he's gone through a lot of treatments, experimental treatments, traditional chemo, non-traditional chemo, immunotherapy, chimeric antigen therapy, antigen receptor therapy, also known as CAR-T. There was a really weird experimental drug in there. I don't know, I think it did more to his mental status than anything. But it's been, it's like a whirlwind. A little while ago, it's been some Mondays ago, he asked me to go to a doctor's appointment with him and help him talk to his oncologist, because I think he was having a hard time asking the hard questions. So I agreed to go. Well, we go into the doctor's office, and of course they do his vitals, which you should. And they tell us he has 103 fever. Yeah. So that began a triage of events, which led to him being hospitalized, which led to them finding pneumonia in multiple places in his lungs, on top of fluid around the heart and fluid between the space that the lung sits against the ribs. It's called the pleural space, so it was a pleural effusion. And so they worked to get him stabilized, but in that time he got very, very weak. Also, my father is a very proud man and a very private man. So he had failed to tell me that he had both blood in his urine and multiple bed sores. So we find that out, and they try to treat as best they can. So anyway, comes time for him to possibly get discharged, and they had recommended inpatient rehab, which I was all for, mainly because my mother, who is quite frail, can't take care of him. And I own a business My wife has been an angel. Mrs. Paladin is on another level. She has been over there a lot, helping. And I come over on the weekends when I can, sometimes after work. But anyway, my mother derailed the inpatient rehab idea. Refused to have treatment. Refused to allow oxygen in the home. He was on oxygen. He still is on oxygen. And really is having a hard time accepting what's going on and being very combative about most processes and most things with this process. How do I say that? If it's recommended to be done, she is going to say no. Yet she can't care for him. She doesn't want people in the house, sometimes including me. So it's been tough. But as of the recording of this, I was there today. My dad, we got in the shower, which always makes you feel a little bit better, more like a man. And he walked about 300 feet, which is huge for him. He was on 4 liters of oxygen, so a lot. If we don't keep his oxygen up that high, it drops into the 80s. Not good. Well, he and I had a good father-son talk that we hadn't had in a long time. So that was a positive thing. Tears of joy, tears of sadness, but good stuff. So this week he's following up with a pulmonologist, which is good. He has a scan again, I think, in a couple of weeks, and he's going to see his oncologist, which I don't think much of his oncologist personally. I think his oncologist has an agenda, and now that my father is not going to be meeting that agenda, he's kind of done with him. So, lots of prayers. I've been in the Lord's ear every night, multiple times. And I know where he's going, but of course the events up to that point can get rough. So I wanted to thank you guys on here. You all know who you are, and multiple people. You've reached out to me. I've tried to be present as much as I can on YouTube. And try to watch some videos and comment where I can. But between work, my family, and my parents, it's taken a lot of my time. The good news is, as you guys saw with my previous video, I got Final Cut Pro back, and I didn't have to pay for it. So that's a good thing. So making the videos and stuff helps keep my mind occupied. I can do that while I'm over there with him and he's taking a nap or whatever. We do positional training now and all that stuff with his butt have holes that aren't supposed to be there. So I can do that, and again, helps my mind kind of keep going. So, but everybody else is doing good. My son was pretty close to his powerlifting meet. I'll take some video there. And since I got my Final Cut Pro back, I can probably blur his face or whatever. Let me show you a little bit of that. That'd be cool. He's really excited about it. And then in November, he's got a strongman meet. He wants to do that. I think in December, he's got a jiu-jitsu tournament, I think, again. So he's been doing great. School's been doing great. He's got a lot more friends now. Behavior's been good. My wife and I are doing good. Just the season, you know? So I joke around all the time. I'm like, 2025, man, is just trying to kill us, literally and figuratively. So, but we still got these to keep us some comfort, and we'll keep going. So But thank you guys for checking on me and my family, and I appreciate that a lot. So I'll be around, maybe sporadic with the videos a little bit, but I'll always be around. So this community's given me a lot, and I don't want to leave it yet. So, all right, with that, we will see you on another Paladin Piper video very soon. And you take care, guys.